How's it going, everybody? My name is Vortex, aka the King Pun, and welcome to something I guess is a little bit more real, a bit more sort of chilled out. I just kind of wanted to take some time to basically just do a bit of mining while, getting a chance to just kind of chat to you guys. I realized recently I haven't exactly been very consistent or very sure of what I kind of want to make content-wise, so I'm still working on it, if I'm being entirely honest. It's kind of been a rough rough sort of 6 months if I'm being entirely honest, but I really do just kind of want to push with this. The issue is I feel like I've not really had a clear direction of what I kind of want to do with this channel, and just, I guess, with content in general. Like, I'm still in the process of, trying to sort out stuff for a webcomic. That is, still going on, still going well, in terms of, like, planning and stuff. But it's one of those things that, like, you almost just feel lost in a way. Sometimes when you feel like you're moving with no direction, it's so difficult just to, like, stay motivated and do anything, I guess, is the best way I can put it. But I've been watching a bunch of channels recently, including one of Nature of Gaming. I've been seeing some of their videos recently, and honestly, the kind of just like chilled out vibe where they're just randomly doing stuff in the game and like talk in a game or whatever, and sort of just talking about how they're feeling and stuff that's been going on recently. It just seems so laid back, super chill. Like, I would say easier to like try and make, if that's what I wanted to do. I also realized I've missed a couple of torches. That's fine. But yeah, it's kind of just been a bit of a back and forth of me trying to like figure out what I want to do, and I'm being entirely honest, I'm not exactly there yet. I've kind of been struggling for a while, if I'm again being honest, and it's been thanks to my wonderful fiance and amazing friends I have around me that, honestly, I'm even still doing this content thing, because there's been plenty of times where I've kind of just felt like I wasn't exactly good enough, or that I wasn't ever going to really have any ideas of what to make. But every day they remind me that why should I really care about, like, whether I'm going to, unquote, make it or not. Why do I care about that kind of thing? I should just make shit for the sake of making shit, make shit I enjoy. And it made me think that when I first started this whole, content making thing, that's what I used to do. I used to just have a Minecraft world, and I would just hop on and spout complete shit to people while I just built cool stuff. And I guess that's kind of what I might try and fall back into a bit, because this world I'm currently using, it's a modded world, using heavily like the create mod and stuff like that, and a few other mods and bits and pieces that I just really enjoy playing with, and I may even add more to it over time. I don't actually know yet, but I kind of wanted a forever world where, like, I don't necessarily have to do everything in survival, I don't necessarily have to do everything in creative. I can kind of like hop between if I really wanted to. Like today, I'm just here chatting to you guys and just digging a hole, basically, trying to gather some resources. But if I have a day where I'm not particularly feeling it, not particularly feeling up to like the tedious grind of stuff, I'll just hop into creative and design something or build something somewhere. And I'm like telling you guys that now, sort of out of the gate, because at the end of the day, I know some people will end up trying to go, oh, that's not really playing Minecraft properly. If you're just going to swap between, it kind of takes away all the thing. I don't care as long as I can build cool stuff. The only thing that should matter to anybody in this game is having fun. Playing the game that you want to play. Playing it the way that you want to play it. There is no right or wrong answers. I'm not saying, oh, this is a challenge run or this is a hardcore series. This is just a regular old modded survival world where I just want to keep going for as long as I can and build as many cool things as I can. And, with the help of Create, a few other mods, it'll make my life a lot easier in terms of gathering materials. So maybe I'll actually be, a bit more wanting to actually play the game, because I'm not gonna lie, I have not played Minecraft all that much in the last, God, what? 6-7 months probably? Like, really not played all that much. I kind of like got burnt out by it. But in the last like 2-3 weeks, I've kind of slowly felt myself starting to come back. And like, a good thing about it is, obviously I know the world's not actually been nearly that long. What day are we actually on? We're on day 149. But it's been kind of since I've had this world that I just kind of took the pressure off myself. And funnily enough, chat, the moment you take the pressure off yourself to do shit, the moment you start having fun with it again. And honestly, I feel like that also might be my approach to content going forward. It's just kind of one of those things where, like, I put so much pressure on myself to try and make shit, so much so that I end up just not making anything, because I've got this weird sense of perfectionism that I kind of just need to kick up the ass and work through, which, you know, I will in time. But, oh, that's lava. Okay, we're done with this tunnel, we're going to move to the next one. But it's, again, one of those sort of situations where you need to find enjoyment in what you do. If you really want to like do anything with anything, you really need to enjoy and love what you do. And that's how I used to feel. Hell, that's how I used to feel about this game. But after a while, I kind of got to a point where I just struggled, you know, just couldn't really keep building the way that I did. Now, maybe it was the change I made to creative, I don't know, but I learned so much in that span that I was playing creative constantly. And now, rather than thinking, well, me being one of those mindset people of, oh, you know, you can't play creative in survival, because I'm not like claiming this is a survival world. This is a game where it's a complete sandbox, and this world is just my sandbox to play in. However I see fit of doing that on the day is however I'm going to play it. Now, obviously, people may complain about it in the comments, but you know what? Go ahead. Complain about it. I'm still going to keep playing the game I want to play, the way I want to play it, and just making myself happy doing it. I have had so much more energy in the last couple of weeks coming back to this game, just because I've started to, like, not care as much, is the best way I can put it. Yeah, I will say I'm probably going to end up rambling and possibly repeating things I say. You know, that's just kind of the ADHD talking. But, I kind of just realised that scripts, I mean, whilst, yeah, for like high edited videos, it can really be useful. But for something like this, it's kind of better just to talk raw from the heart, I guess is the best way to put it. And that's kind of what I want to do more. I want to be able to be one of those people which can kind of go, you know, pull back the veil of content creation and kind of be real with you about what it's like. You know, I'm by in no way, shape or form a big creator. Oh, diamonds. Or a, you know, a big creator or a well-known creator. Nothing like that. I'm just a guy that wants to make cool shit and chat to people. Maybe I can make somebody's day just that little bit better. And that's kind of my entire goal for doing all this. Is, well, it's why I started it. I started it because I wanted to make cool shit and I wanted to make people smile. But along the way, somehow I managed to lose that. So much so I almost like lost myself being able to smile for a while, which, God forbid, I never wanted to get to that point. But sometimes you need to sit back and, you know, reevaluate things and just go through what you've been going through. It's a really weird way of putting it, but you can just work on things. If you're unhappy about something, you can just work to change it. It's not going to happen in a day. God knows it ain't going to happen in a day. It ain't going to happen in a couple of days. It could take weeks, could take months, could take years. But that doesn't mean you should give up hope on the things that you like or on wanting to be better. More diamonds. Sweet. You should just do things because it makes you better for yourself. You are the only person you ever have to live up to the expectations of. And sometimes, I will admit, you need to lower those fucking expectations you have on yourself. We're humans after all, you know, we just kind of live our lives in whichever way we can. Like, I genuinely don't even know if this entire video is even going to make any sense, or whether I'm just repeating myself and going over it. But I kind of just wanted an excuse to just ramble for a bit. Even if it's just talking about completely nothing, if I can say something which just gives one person a little bit of hope, that is genuinely all that matters. And as a person, you know, recently, like I say, I feel like I was losing hope for a while. But again, thanks to having the people I have around me, I feel like I'm working on it. I'm getting better day by day. You have good days, you have bad days. It's not a complete uphill, you know, climb. Also, Jesus, I'm finding out a lot of diamonds now. But all you can actually do is work at something. And if you want something that badly, you'll continue it. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. I'm not going to lie to you and say to you everything's going to be easy. But you just need to keep pushing forward. One step at a time, one day at a time, one moment at a time. Just learn to appreciate what you have around you. I think a lot of people actually tend to, you know, bypass that a lot of the time now. People see so much content online, we consume so much that we kind of just assume that that's the norm. That everything and all these ambitions... I mean, it's okay to have ambitions, but it's gonna take a lot of fucking hard work to get there. And I don't think a lot of people, myself included to a certain degree, are even entirely, you know, aware of that fact. Some people think that it's just going to fall overnight, but God, I have seen so much drama. No, don't worry, I'm not going to get into anything major. This is kind of just an overview of what I feel about it. I've been seeing a lot of discourse online recently, and I honestly, it made me realize that I don't even think, I mean, yeah, I'd love to make a community. I'd love to be able to make as many people smile as possible, but the idea of being a big creator, or unquote being famous by growing, is fucking terrifying. There is a level of like just fear in that, because the minute you can become bigger, you become a target. Whether that's by your peers, whether that's by random strangers, followers, whatever, or whether that's to yourself. You start to build up these expectations, and I've seen a lot of people in my lifetime be one way when I first met them, but some people get, you know, a crumb of good and kind of just walk away. I mean, fair enough to everybody bettering themselves, but don't trample people to get there. Like, try to make as many genuine, like, friendships as you can, because everybody just seems to kind of be out there to just climb, which, you know, it's a competitive market being a creator, because there are so many of them now. But you should learn to kind of just, I guess, enjoy the journey more. It's not about the destination, it's about how you get there, you know. I mean, even now, I don't know if, like, say, any of this is making any lick of sense, but I kind of just like the idea of rambling. I'm not a person that has all my thoughts strung together properly. I'm a person who will talk over... It feels half the time like I'm talking over myself. Like, I will be in the middle of a conversation or talking about something, or even thinking about something, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I get a thought. Complete derail of my conversation, complete derail of my thought process, and I'm doing a completely different thing. I mean, hell, you may have noticed that with some of my YouTube videos. I get an idea which I kind of go, oh, you know, this could be good, this could work. And then I kind of just switch up, because I realise that I've put all my energy and tried to give 100% to make this one thing. So much so that I've burnt myself out and have to, like, have like another 4-month hiatus, which I really am going to try and work through like the best I can, guys. You know, it's not a good look. But again, this is the whole idea of taking the pressure off myself. Nobody says that I need to post every week. Nobody says I need to post every other day. Nobody says that I even need to post once a month. If I've got an idea, I'm going to make it. No matter how long it takes, no matter how long of a time there is between them, I'm just going to make stuff now. And I'm going to constantly work on this world as kind of like a, just, I have nothing else to do, or I don't particularly want to work on anything else at the minute, so I can just hop on the world and work on stuff. I'm also going to potentially do this kind of video maybe where I end up, you know, just drawing or working on something for the comic for a bit and just doing like a bit of a, maybe a speed draw or something. You know, speed paint, that's the correct word for that. But, yeah, I don't particularly have a proper, I guess, piece, I don't think, with this, other than be kinder to yourself. No matter where you are, no matter who you are, what you're going through, there is always time in the day to be a little bit kinder to yourself. And kinder to those around you as well. But I feel like kindness has got to start from you. Don't go into a situation expecting people to be a certain way. Just go into it being that way yourself, and the people that you want to be around will find you. But I am probably going to wrap this one up here. I've been yapping for almost about 20 minutes, so just, you know, take care of yourselves, guys. Seriously, you do deserve it. Make sure you keep chin up, don't let the crown fall, and I'll see all of you loyal subjects in the next one. See you later, guys.